It's the first time in a while we've seen you look like yourself. Did you feel like yourself tonight?
Yeah, I did. I thought that the days in between of last game and this game, I was able to get some good work in, get my conditioning right, get the rhythm back, and it just felt normal.
Jamal, can you talk about as far as the performance that you guys demonstrated tonight? Does that send the message and is also say that you guys have made a leap in your performance entering into the playoff?
Yeah, for us, we don't get too high or too low. You know, we've been talking about that. Obviously, they're defending champs, and you have to respect that. But we just did what we were supposed to as far as protecting home court. It's just one game, and you know, we'll continue to try to see what we can improve on and make the proper adjustments for game 2.
Hey, Jamal,
I'm sorry.
Jamal right here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I saw Mike over there. I'm not crazy.
With the injury that you're going through and the absence, can you kind of just take us through just the frustration of the weather with that and how you try to bounce back once you return?
Yeah, it's tough. Obviously, for me and Chris talk about it all the time. We play basketball. We're consumed in basketball every single day of our lives. You know, so to be out 5 weeks and not be able to do anything but watch. I mean, you can take some good things from it, but it was more bad than good for me because you want to be out there so bad and help your team and just be part of the guys. You know, just being out there, seeing how you can get better. So the injury is one thing. Then coming back and conditioning and trying to get a rhythm, all that stuff sucks. But you got to go through the process sometimes.
Now with Chris up there as well, I'll ask both of you. Offensively, a great game, Chris. But can you guys talk about the defensive effort tonight and what you did?
We just tried to be there for each other. We know we gave up a lot of open shots that, you know, most nights they're going to make. And so it's a lot of things that we need to clean up. You know, we'll come in tomorrow, watch film, see what we did well, see what we didn't do as well, and get ready for game 2 on Wednesday.
For both of you guys, can you talk about the play that Matt had that sparked the team when he wrestled with Baines, and also I know it doesn't get old, but seeing Blake have those back-to-back dunks like that.
For Matt, you know, he's part of the heart and soul of our team. He makes plays like that. He wears his heart on his sleeve. You know, he's an emotional guy, and that play was a good, hard, clean playoff play, and it lifted the whole building. You know, we feed off of that. We feed off each other. We're fans of each other, and we always support each other. And Blake was just tremendous. It was unbelievable. Seeing him fly like that, you know, like he said, he hasn't dunked on somebody like that in a while, so it's fun for him to bring it out.
Doc said defensively they had a lot of open looks, and you guys look at the film. Popovich said you guys were very aggressive and basically took them out of what they were doing. Was this just a question tonight to start this series that you guys wanted it more?
We're not going that deep into it. We won. It's one game. It is what it is. I know from guarding Tony, he missed a lot of shots that he could have made. They were right there in the basket. They were in and out. So I look at the film and see what I can do better to defend him, see where we can tag better, and all that other stuff. No. It's you. Get up to school.
Chris, this is obviously your 4th year with the Clippers and 4th time through. How much sense of urgency do you have to get over the hump this year?
Luckily, it's not a one-on-one game, so it's not about my sense of urgency. I think we as a team have a sense of urgency. You know, it isn't my 4th year, just my 4th year with the team. It's me, Blake, and DJ's 4th year together. So, you know, we've been through a lot together. Our team last year went through a lot together. So right now we're just trying to take it one day at a time and worry about each game.
Guys, tonight you guys were the aggressors. How important is it for you to be like that against a team like San Antonio?
It's very important. Me and Blake talk about it before the game. The team goes as we go, you know, and we sort of feed off each other. You know, Blake was so aggressive early, and then it opened it up for me, and we both just played off one another. Then our guys made shots. Jamal was huge. DJ was big on the glass, and it's one game. Got to get ready for game 2.
You guys know that, obviously, that they've been able to do this. San Antonio's been able to get through the playoffs a bunch of times. knowing that, how different do you expect them to be in game 2 adjustment-wise, knowing that they've been able to respond in the past?
Luckily, we're just the players, and Doc will probably be up all night trying to figure that out, and they'll talk to us about it tomorrow. We can't worry about what they're doing. I think for us, we got to see what we did right, see what we did wrong, and come in tomorrow and try to worry about us, not so much about them.
Hey, Chris, you've talked before about trying to appreciate this time because you don't know if you're going to be on a team this good and if everyone's healthy. I mean, do you think about that when you're about to play and you see Blake and DeAndre and all these guys? I mean, do you think about we have to do something now because this is, you don't know when you get this chance again?
Only when y'all are asking questions like that. I mean, when they throw the ball up, trying to figure out what play we're going to run, if I'm going to attack, if I'm going to pass, I'm trying to... You think about that? We playing basketball, man, trying to win as many games as possible. Chris. All right, appreciate it.
Well, it was for both of them, that's okay. Blake, you talked a little bit about in practice, but...
She wanted to come back. Sorry, man.
It's all right. But to piggyback off of what Roger said, do you see this as your and Chris's biggest challenge together?
Yeah, but it's not just us, like you said. Yeah, it's our teams. It's one of the biggest challenges. I mean, every playoffs, you're faced with challenges. And, this happens to be our biggest challenge because this is the series that we're in, and these are the games that we're playing. Every game, our next game is the most important game of the season because we can't look ahead, can't look back. And I like the way we've approached games. Just past month or two, whatever it is, and how we approach today's game.
Blake, you have some spectacular moments tonight. Early on, though, it might not have been falling for you as much as you would have liked. Were you frustrated at that point?
Not really. I got good looks, and when you get good looks and you're just missing shots, you have to keep going. And if anything, I watched the games yesterday and today, and you saw some of the guys, maybe not shoot well from the field, but you got to keep going. You got to keep going. And my teammates said that. Luckily got to the line a little bit, and that's what being aggressive helps with. When you're not making shots, get to the line, keep them on their heels, and got to keep attacking. But you're right. I would have liked to gotten a few of those back, but I think we managed well without.
Blake, with Jamal, with how long he was out with his injury, how did you see him handle that adversity and the process that he took with just trying to get back in the rhythm for these three guys?
He handled it well. I mean, Jamal's one of those guys that I don't really worry about that much. As far as rhythm goes, just because it seems like he could not play for a year and come out on the court and give you 20, 30 points on any given night. So the way he played tonight was unbelievable. And it looks like he hadn't even lost his step. So he worked hard to get back, and I think it showed.
Before the game, Doc kind of joked that he wouldn't want to get involved in a chess match type scenario with Greg Popovich. Is Doc underrated X's and O's? I mean, you guys are usually so good out of timeouts and stuff like that. Is that part of his coaching that maybe doesn't get enough attention?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, our staff in general, Woody has some great ATOs, after timeout plays. But Doc too. I mean, we run some stuff in practice, and we run some stuff where, when we come to the huddle in practice, it seems like he's just kind of making it up, and it ends up working a lot of times. So yeah, I think his X's and O's. I don't know if it's under. I don't really know, what the general consensus is on his coaching and what areas are strong and not. But his X's and O's are very strong.
Kept taking advantage the third quarter there. Was you kind of sense that you had an advantage in that matchup?
Baines? I mean, if you notice, most of those were off of, pick and rolls. He was coming over from the weak side. So it wasn't so much just a one-on-one matchup. It was just getting to the rim and attacking. But we had a play that worked for us during the third quarter, and we just kept going to it. And that's kind of, that's been our theme, as of late. Once we get something that works, we keep going to it. And Doc calls it feeding the pig. And I think, that works for us.
Blake, I don't know if that's a protein shake or something. Is it chocolate protein or something?
Yeah, it's a protein shake.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you played 41 minutes in this game. Can you sustain this over? Chris played 36, DeAndre 36. Can you guys sustain this over a 7-game series, that level and that many minutes?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we got 2 days of rest coming up, so as long as we're smart with our bodies and you know, making sure that we're prepared mentally and physically, you know, as far as getting rest and all that, you know, I would like to think so, yeah. And you know, I missed a lot of games this season, so my legs are a little bit fresher than maybe everybody else's are. So yeah, hopefully we can sustain that.
There was a play in like the third quarter. I think it was a timeout. And Chris came over and you might have got hit in the face or something, and he kind of just picked you up and pulled you. And it was almost like you don't have time to be hurt. You don't have time to be tired or here. Do you remember that timeout play?
Mm-hmm.
What did he say to you right there?
He just said, "Come on."
That was a better one there.
That's all he said. I don't know why.
Blake, what kind of spark do you think those 2 dunks gave your team? First it was Matt's play and then your 2 dunks, and then is it pretty gratifying when you get a chance to pounce on somebody bigger than you?
You know, we use plays, all kinds of different plays as momentum, especially at home. They're big, and even on the road too, kind of gets your team into it. But you know, we can't live or die by those plays. You know, we talked about not getting too high with the highs and not getting too low with the lows throughout the course of a game, throughout the course of a series. And you know, you always hear like, oh, when the Clippers are running and dunking, they're all having fun and doing all that. But I thought tonight, you know, when they made their run, we took it, made plays, got stops. They made another run, we took it, made plays, got stops, and I thought we were pretty even throughout the course of the game. So that's kind of our main goal right now.
Like you said, or maybe even wrote, that maybe you weren't going to go to the basket as much this season, just kind of for self-preservation, just to save on the wear and tear. Is that out the window now in the playoffs? Will we see you attacking the basket like you did tonight?
Yeah, I'm trying to be aggressive, you know, but I can't tell you. You know, coming into each game, it's not a set thing. You know, I don't say I'm going to drive this many times, I'm going to shoot this many times. I'm trying to take what they give me, and you know, I just want to be aggressive. I don't want to settle for anything, because you know, now's not the time to have the mindset of self-preservation.
All right, this is our last question.
Kind of along the lines that Jerry was talking about. I mean, we've asked you almost every game, it seems like, the balance between shooting and driving, and then you're hurt for 15 games. And if we ask you again, when you have a performance like this, does it kind of affirm you are where you need to be from that type of an aspect?
You know, I can always be better. I don't ever want to settle and think that, you know, I've found that perfect game. Can always be better. But, you know, the mindset going into these games is to be aggressive. You know, I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to settle. And I want to make the right plays. And, you know, a lot of times I didn't tonight, but I'll go watch the film and we'll get better. And